going to help us with the beginning part of our yoga stretch. So she's going to start by just getting her wrists just shaken out, relaxing the body here just a little bit. And then because she works on a computer all day, we'll do some wrist rolls. See if you can get a full circle in there. And then make sure to go in the opposite direction. Let's do that other side. And change the direction. And then maybe just take a stretch and a flex. Nice. She's just gently going to find a relaxing posture here, and she's going to let her ear fall to one shoulder, run that across the front of her chest, to the opposite shoulder, and back and forth. We'll try to do 5 to 10, whatever feels good for Jan today. And then I'm going to have Jan grab something in a fair amount of length, like her stapler, or, oh look, a ruler's perfect. She's going to stretch her arms out wide. She's going to pull those shoulders, her fingers, to pull those shoulders out as best she can. And then she's going to switch that around to the back. I'm going to have her do it once, yep, and I'm going to have her turn so you can see. So if you can turn your back completely to the camera, that would be easier for them to watch what you're exactly doing. See how she turns her palm up and stretches in between. We lose that shoulder mobility as we age and sitting at a desk all day, so this is a great stretch and a very easy one to do at your desk. Good, let's get 2 more in. And then as you turn around, let's put your arms down on your chair. Fold your arms down on your chair. She's going to sit nice and tall. She's going to take her left hand to that right, and she's just going to take a nice deep twist and exhale deeply. Good. She'll do the other side. And I would suggest doing that probably about 3 times. And you can do that about 3 times a day to help keep you calm and relaxed. Thank you, Jan. Linhart here, winner of our last challenge. She's going to help us with another layer of desk yoga. So we're going to start by sitting at the edge of the chair, and she's going to do something super easy by just doing knee lifts. So she's going to pick up her hand and have her knee touch her hand. She's going to do probably about 10 of these. It's going to help with your hip flexors, which we all sit a lot, so these are great exercises for us to combat that office desk bottom that we all deal with, right? Then she's going to hold this last one up, and she's going to roll her ankle nice and big both directions. And then if she really wants to, she can also roll that knee, again lubricating that knee joint, keeping flexibility. Good. Let's do the other one. Good. Now we'll brace your chair for this next one. So she's going to push her chair back so it can't roll on her. She's going to take 1 foot forward and come onto the heel without hyperextending into the knee. She's going to lift her lower belly up and just stretch forward as much as she feels that nice gentle stretch. And where are you feeling that at? Down the back of her leg. Some of you are going to feel this also into your sciatic area. Let's do both at least 3 times.
For any certain length of time?
No. I would usually say 3 to 5 breaths, but for the video we're going a little faster today.
Okay.
Good. Now she's going to cross one ankle over her knee as best she can. And for some people, that knee might be really high. But if you're feeling the stretch, that's the right thing for you. Take a deep breath in. One of the things you can do here is push tiny bit down on the knee and pull the toes up. Feel the difference?
Yes. Right in here.
Yep. Now she's going to, again, lift that lower belly and just bring her chest a little bit forward over the top of that leg and breathe. Don't hold your breath on any of these. Good. The other thing she's going to do is she's going to pull that knee into her chest. And again, just get a stretch. She can add a twist if it feels good. Good. Let's do the other leg. So flex out. Oh, we already did the flex, didn't we? Yep. Knee down, tiny bit of pressure down, and pull the toes up. Good. Then sit tall and gently float forward. This exercise I would suggest doing 5 to 10 times if you can.
I don't
Actually,
he suggested you just
Good. And then lastly, we're going to do a seated lateral flex. And I'm going to have Stephanie show you where she feels that. Exactly where you should feel that. Some of you are going to feel it all the way down into the top of the hip. I would do each side at least 3 times.
Sides tight.
And that's very common for one side to be tighter than the other. I'm going to have her show you a standing version of this same activity. If you're really flexible, she's going to cross one leg over, and she's going to flex into that direction. And she might feel it a little farther down because of that leg being stretched over. And let's do the other side. Again, these are all exercises that are good for us that sit all day long. Thank you. Ann Klein, she's our ag educator here at Noble County, and we're going to do some more desk yoga with Ann. So she's going to start with a desk downward facing dog. She's going to place her feet flat on the floor. She's going to sit at the edge of her desk, and she's just going to reach her hands out, and she's going to stretch as far down as she can. She doesn't have to bring her head between her hands, but sometimes if you're really flexible, that feels really good. This will release some shoulder tension. Take a big breath out. That actually allows more stress to leave the body. And she's probably going to do that maybe 2 or 3 times. Then we're going to do a standing downward facing dog. So she's going to move to where, mind you, in the first video, her chair couldn't move. She's going to place her feet back behind her and then place her hands on the desk. Now, she may want to move her feet a little farther back because she's pretty flexible, and she's going to take her head down as she exhales. She's going to turn the lowest part of her spine to the ceiling, tucking her belly in, and then taking one more deep breath. Nice. As she inhales, she's going to come up, and she's going to bring one foot forward, and the other foot's going to stay on the same plane, like they're each on their own railroad track, lined up with the hips. This is a pyramid pose. Again, she's going to take a deep breath, and she's going to let the upper body just relax down. If she's really comfortable and flexible here, she can work her hands to her shin or the floor. Good, let's do the other side. Take a deep breath, exhale down. Start slow, don't rush through these. Good, nice. Now I'm gonna have her turn her back toes up towards the wall and keep her heel in. Perfect. This is a form of a pyramid stretch, or a triangle stretch, excuse me. She's gonna keep that left hand on the table. She's gonna open her back hip up, and she's gonna bring that hand to the ceiling. If she feels really good, she's gonna bring that hand forward. As she exhales, she's gonna get a beautiful stretch through the side. Take a couple deep breaths, let that actually happen. Good, and then she's just easily gonna switch to the opposite side. She's gonna switch her feet. Take a deep breath in, work through it slowly, enjoy the stretch. And I would suggest doing this one 3 to 5 times. Good, that's a triangle. The last one is a way to final relax. So she's gonna get all that energy out by shaking her hands, maybe bouncing a little bit if that feels good. You don't have to. And then she's gonna close her eyes, maybe roll her wrists a couple of times in both directions. And then just nice and easy, while she's got her eyes closed, she's gonna tap her chest. This is a calming relief for us. So if we get stressed out, we can do this. This will help relax us. The other thing she can do is take a deep breath in and let it out loudly, like a hiss or a loud exhale. Let it flow through the throat. So when you hear your partner doing that, if you're in the middle of an argument, this is a perfect way to relax and stay focused in that discussion. Thanks for coming in.